So this is a really good route to run to collect mats, especially later in the game. Spoiler if you're just starting the game, this is like a mid-game area, so look away if you don't want to see all, not all, but most of the areas in the game. But this is Mount Kongo, and this is the main hall. This is like a, I don't know, like 4th area or something like that, depending on which way you go through the game. And this area is fantastic for grinding all the mats. But the way this works is the further you go through the game, the better mats they drop, and the further you go through the game, the more they drop. So if you sit here and you just grind this and grind this and grind this, they'll eventually stop dropping mats and they'll only drop sugars and random garbage. And then you have to go and progress through the game more and come back later to get more mats. So as you go further through the game, you just check back like go beat an area, beat all the bosses and whatnot, come back, and then run this route a few times, and collect your mats for your upgrades, and then go back to the game if that's what you want to do. So, what you can do is, I usually ignore these guys at first, because there's 2 guys on the right, you just ignore them. Assassinate this guy. It's also really good for farming skill points, by the way. Assassinate that guy. This guy has, you can just beat this guy up, he's fists, so you can literally just beat him to death and you can't do anything about it. The guy chased me, which is really bad RNG. Normally he does. Oh my god, I just messed this one up. Whatever, it's fine. And then here you want to sneak, and because you want to assassinate the big guy. This guy is not worth the time it takes to fight this guy if you actually fight him legit. That guy often drops magnetite, and as you can see, I got black gunpowder from the enemy before him. I just got pellets that time. I got scrap magnetite on the run before this, but that was before I started recording, so. The big fatty with the shield dropped scrap magnetite last time. Both these big guys can drop scrap magnetite pretty often, but not super often. But hey, running the route, might as well kill them. They're also good skill points. They're starting to run low because I've been running this route a few times, trying to make this video. So I've already collected all my mats. And then on your way back, these guys often have their backs turned, and you can assassinate them for scrap iron. And sometimes other stuff. I've gotten other things from them too. It just depends how far, like I got magnetite. It depends on how far you are in the game. So like when I first came here, they only dropped scrap iron. And now that I've gotten further through the game, they drop iron and magnetite. And also, the weak enemies, I've had this enemy drop a lump of fat wax. Yeah, whatever that's, I think it's called a little fat wax. Lump of fat wax, there it is. Assassinate this guy. This is our last round. We're gonna run this route one more time to show you guys the route, and then that'll be it. It's best to wait till you're assassinating to hold the button to loot them, otherwise you can accidentally mess up killing someone. Okay, so none of them dropped items. Like I said, this is great for farming the coins, this is great for farming skill points also, so it's just, I don't know, a nice little route to run if you wanna, you've gone through the game a little bit and you wanna try to get more materials for your upgrades. Black powders, magnetites, iron, all that. Fat wax. Those guys are extremely dangerous, by the way. Just want to point that out. If you actually fight these guys head on, I don't know, maybe there's some easy way to beat them. I've never really spent any time on them, but they are so dangerous if you don't know how to fight them. But yeah, that's it. That's how to farm up scrap iron, magnetite, fat wax, gunpowder, you name it. It's just the further you go through the game, the more they drop. First time I came here, they mainly just dropped iron and magnetite, and now that I've gotten further through the game, they also drop gunpowder and fat wax. And like I said, if I sit here and grind this, based on what I've seen in the game, I haven't tested it on this exact cycle, but in other cycles I've tested when I was earlier in the game, if you just grind it and grind it and grind it and grind it, they'll stop dropping it. And not only that, if you grind it like that, you can go to another area that will have the same mats, and the other area will probably also have nothing for you, because the game will only allow you so many materials per game progression. So if you get to a point where no matter what you kill, it's not dropping any mats, you have to go fight more bosses and beat more areas, and then you can go to an area like this and just grind it out real fast, get a bunch of mats, go upgrade your tools, and then go back to beating the game. And yeah, hopefully helps you out, and it's a really good spot. So yeah, if you want, you can follow me on, I don't know, YouTube or on Twitch or anything like that. Keep up with this stuff. I don't always play this game. I play other games too. But yeah, https://www.twitch.tv/kibblesbits. And yeah, I hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching.